Yo, my people, I hope you enjoyed the first part of the show. Now, at this particular moment, I'm in Bugolobi at Legala Bar and Restaurant. And of course, I'm going to be joined by a couple of friends because we have something burning we're going to be talking about here on the show. Otherwise, welcome to Campus 101. Yes, indeed. Let's enjoy the show. Let's enjoy the weekend. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
My brother Ham Fashions, welcome to the show one more time.
Man, thanks.
It's been a while, I know. Yeah. Hey, and of course we have the face of Chambogo. How you doing, baby girl?
I'm good.
Anyway, welcome to Legala Bar and Restaurant. We have something good we're going to be talking about today. So otherwise, let's just take our seats and enjoy some cocktail and start the show. Alright guys, welcome to the show. It's been a pleasure having you around, and of course we're gonna have a good time. I don't know how you finding the cocktail.
It's really good.
What name can you give it? Just a name.
Maybe fruity something.
Really? I'm Fashions. How are you doing, my brother?
Cool, man. How you doing?
Are you enjoying the cocktail?
Very nice.
Now, we have a lot of things to talk about on the show today, but I just want to say thank you so much for joining us here on Campus 101. I got Ham Fashions. I got two ladies on set, so I'm going to give them a chance to introduce themselves, starting on this side. People would like to know your name.
I'm called Comfort. Yes.
Where are you from, Comfort?
I'm from Chambogo University. Yeah. Yeah, one. Yeah, one. Yes.
Oh, she's in first year. You're still a fresher.
Yeah, she's a fresh.
I know. How about you? What's your name and course? Yeah.
My name is Angel Akudo, first year. I'm the current Miss Chambogo. Yes.
Wow, amazing. So today we have freshers, and of course we have the Queen of Chambogo University. You have seen him on the show a couple of times. So, but anyway, just for protocol, okay, Ham Fashions, you can introduce yourself also.
Yeah, Ham Fashions, UG. I'm a stylist. I'm a model freelancer. Yeah, I think that is enough.
Stylist, model. So where do you make more money? From styling?
Styling. That's my major job.
Yep. Now today we have a lot of things to talk about, but mainly it's gender-based violence. Now every year, from November 25th to December 10th, Uganda joins the rest of the world in activism against gender-based violence, and that's the biggest topic we're going to talk about today. Personally, in my own understanding of gender-based violence is unfair treatment among people basing on their gender, specifically the females. I don't know, how do you understand gender-based violence?
Gender-based violence is basically violence among individuals based on gender identity or the sex and all that.
Now it has been, Ham Fashions and Angel, it has been proven that a big percentage of girls in the country are unable to access education in the country because of gender-based violence, because of a couple of issues. So I have one question for all of you, starting with you, Ham Fashions. Like, what do you think are some of the issues that are hindering girls from completing higher education?
According to me, there are many issues that are hindering like female education, and the most issue, I think, which is major in all females, is early pregnancy.
All right, Angel, how about you? What do you think are some of the issues that are hindering girls from completing education here in Uganda?
Well, first of all, let me talk about his issue that he just raised. That is early pregnancy. Like, that is the biggest and the major issue on table.
Yeah.
That's why most girls never finish school, because definitely when you're pregnant in any institution, they're going to have to stop you from studying. They're going to have to eliminate you from the school and everything. So it's basically the major thing. And then another thing are our parents themselves. We look at parents, we respect them, and basically at times when, okay, let me say I'm a girl, and then my parents, basically, let me call them traditional or something. They always look at boys or the men or the male sex as the major thing on table.
Priority, in other words.
Priority, yes, priority. they prioritize the males instead of the
males, yeah.
females. So this kind of demoralizes us. We never finish school because we know even if I finish school, definitely I'm going to sit and get married.
According to me, one of the most things that are causing that, I think it's poverty. Yes, poverty.
Yeah,
yes.
that is the main issue.
That's the main
that
issue,
brings into our parents.
Because I've been to a school somewhere, well, don't say, these people drop out like senior 2 and they don't have hope. And some of the reasons they give is they don't have money at home. So they easily lose hope. They don't want to look out for other opportunities and then go and work and get some money for themselves. So they sit back and just look at the money they get from the men.
What can we do to overcome all this? I mean, poverty, parents looking at some of our young girls like property where they can get money from, and those early pregnancies. I don't know, what can we do?
Personally, I think it's going to start from us, the young people. Your vision for life, your purpose in life. The moment you discover yourself, you'll always be able to achieve everything you want. The only challenge is they're lazy. They want everything to be given to them. Yes, they want everything to be done for them, but there are a lot of things you can do out there. And I think it's at some point going to be about patience. I've seen people graduate at 45, maybe that's when they're getting the bachelor's and what. I think it's all about being patient. You can start step by step and you'll get there.
How about Angie? What do you think?
Well, I personally think, when it comes to education, at times, fine, people drop out because things are hard, and then poverty, and then pregnancy. But I'll buy her idea. It starts with us. Discover what you want in life. Discover who you want to be.
How about in situations whereby you're being forced to get married and not even getting pregnant? Like, what can we do about it? Like, your parents or even you're seeing some guy and he's forcing you to get married, especially in the rural areas, like Ham Fashions. What can we do about that? Tell me.
Like, about that issue of getting married.
Yeah, early marriages.
I wouldn't advise like a parent to force her child into marriage before she decides for herself. You get, because when you leave your child and get good education,
yeah,
she can even get someone she feels at heart. You get.
Recently, I have a friend that called me telling me about a friend of theirs that I actually don't know. They wanted a job. I have the thing where my friends always call me want jobs and what. And so this person, I asked them like what level of like school and maybe the experience and what. And then this person just told me like it's just year 1. And I asked them, why do they want a job now? And then she told me that she had lost her tuition and she's not able to do exams. They're sending her back to the village. They're telling her she should go and just get married and all that. And then you look at this kind of situation where she's being forced into the marriage, and another thing is she's not really exposed. That's another challenge where people don't know there are a lot of opportunities on the internet. It is, see, people have smartphones just for WhatsApp and what. I always tell my friends, if your WhatsApp doesn't give you money, then you just need to uninstall it. Exactly.
That is the
people
fact.
just
That
get
is the
their
fact.
phones to chat.
Yeah.
They load MBs just to say hi, he's vibing you and all that. And that's all. At the end of the day, you don't have what to eat.
Don't you think that girls should be left, even if you're pregnant, left to finish maybe a semester or a term before you get, maybe you can get off by that time when you're about to conceive?
Yeah, about that issue, for me, I think schools should at least leave the girls to finish up school, because if someone, I don't think you can get lazy when the pregnancy is it's early, 2 months or 3 months. I don't think.
Because it so happens that by the time they realize that you're pregnant, even if it hasn't come out, by the time they realize you're pregnant, or maybe the matron gets to know you're pregnant, or maybe an institution get to know that you're pregnant, that is the year, and they don't wait to see that Tom coming out,
Yeah, you get.
Get away.
Shouldn't they be left? Like, at least,
They should leave them, because I think they should at least give them a period of 1 month when they are about to conceive.
I actually buy his idea. Like, schools and institutions should a little bit lenient, because by the time a girl gets pregnant, we don't know what happened. We don't know whether it was rape, defilement, or what. And at times, there is always a reason. We don't know why.
Personally, I believe that we're not going to get to the kind of level we want unless we quit blaming humanity. I believe there is always a reason on why some things happen the way they happen. So we just need to look at the situation, understand, and then analyze. They don't have to chase them from school or eliminate them or something. They have a right to study. They have a right to education.
And remember the hashtag we're using, NGBVUG. We're using it the entire country, End Gender-Based Violence in Uganda. We need equal treatment between the girls and the boys so that we can see a better future for all of us, so we can keep the girls in school. Now, before we wind up about this topic, gender-based violence, have you guys, besides education or being stopped from education, have you faced any type of violence before, or heard of a friend who has gone through a situation, and which situation is that?
Personally, I haven't gone through violence, but I have a close friend that has gone through violence, and this was in a relationship. Yes, with a man. Oh well, for them they had a lot of issues where this guy was always insecure about the places she goes to. You know, the kind of relationship where you find that the lady is more exposed than the guy. She has a lot of opportunities on her table than the guy. So every time you go here, there is this at Serena, there is this. He keeps insecure. Like, what is she going to do? All those things. So then he stops trusting her, and then at some point he starts beating her up and then blowing her up and all those things. He doesn't want her to bring her friends at home and all those things. So
Were they married?
They were married. Yes, they were married.
In other words, for the guy, it would be okay for her to do whatever, but every time the lady goes out or the girl goes out, the guy becomes insecure. Maybe he's cheating or he's doing something wrong somewhere.
Yeah. Really inhuman, because there is no way the family is even going to develop. If you do not let a woman work, if you do not let a lady show what they have, and then
you didn't want her to work. Like, this is someone's daughter. They've gone through university, they've done their masters, and then you want them to sit at home and do housework and then cook for you and bring for you food to work. That's not. Yes.
So
the ladies have to be given that chance to go out there, explore, because I'm sure there is a lot they can bring to the table.
Any advice you would like to give to the world out there?
Well, I want to tell you that everyone has come up, talked about gender violence, and whenever they talk about gender violence, they talk about the girls. But then at some point, they need to also look at the boys. It's not going to be all about women all the time. So these organizations that come up and then are trying to end gender-based violence, they need to also involve the men, because the men are the biggest people that are causing this.
Girls should at least be patient in terms of money, in terms of goodies you get. And another thing, they should at least be patient until marriage.
For the girls, the ladies out there, I want to tell you, it's up to you. It's all about you. Learn to stand up for yourself. Learn to speak about what you don't want and what you want.
Let's end gender-based violence together as we fight for the girl child to stay in school. You can join the conversation that is on Campus 101-Official on Facebook to be part of this amazing show. And Legala Bar and Restaurant in Bugolobi, thank you so much for the cocktail. Cheers to the weekend. I should say cheers to the weekend. I mean, it's been amazing. Comfort. Enjoy. All right, have a blessed one. May God bless you and bless us too.